Take a nice deep breath. Yeah. Fresh air, the oxygen, go right to your heart, right to you. A lot of times people were just not getting the oxygen, not breathing, and then focusing on the mind, robbing of the oxygen, you see. Bring that breath right into the heart and empower yourself, you see. My topic, the source of all problems. Well, people say, well, you need problems. Really, why? Oh, life would be boring, or there wouldn't be anything to solve. Or, really? A problem is basically something we believe is obstructing us or stopping us from going where we want to be going. So we call that a problem. So a problem then would be an obstruction. So what would the basic obstruction be but the obstruction of within our own mind of some idea or thought or belief that it's not possible for us to do what we want to be doing or to be who we are, or to whatever that may be, in harmony with the divine. You see, you have to always work in harmony with the divine, or you find that what happens is, with the purpose of gaining something at the expense of another, that some people may call that good business. But what it is against the law of the natural law of life, of who we really are and how we operate at our highest level of our divinity. But when that power is thwarted or taken from us, it's taken because we agree somehow, and we agree to basically shoot ourselves in the foot for some imagined reward or gift or something, you see. So the source of all problems comes back to thought. And what it is about thoughts, and this revelation came to me just a moment ago, and it just about knocked me over, is that when I talked about the mind virus, as how that even talking or thinking like this, you can't even believe these words, because then we take in all the meaning of all that and we overlay that on our own feeling, our own knowingness, our own beingness in this moment. And then we're making concepts out of that, and obstructions and objects and designs and all of that from it, because we're natural creative beings. This is just how we are. And when we link our own creative desire with the divine, and in harmony with all, it's like, that's the real divine opportunity, you see. And to do that is to own again, to remember, to come back to the truth of who we really are. And that to realize that the word even problem is a mathematical term. And so then it is not of the divine, you see, because there is no mathematics in the divine. And nor do you don't have the alphabet or the thought system. So then I got that thought would then be the virus itself. And what talking or thinking, we're still using that system because we're in that, but we need to use that system to get beyond the system, so that we can, as we own our own beingness and who we are, and we then transcend thought. And you would even see thought was also the Egyptian called Thoth. And then that comes forth with, you get the Hermetic axioms, which are actually basically giving you different beliefs and different thoughts to construct, to actually build this reality according to thought. Isn't that interesting? Woohoo! So, it all comes right back here. And then drawing on that which is real and divine, and that is who you are. Beyond thought. Let yourself surrender into that. And that is personal, so it's not even a that. See, these are all words, are always limiting, and yet we're using words to help us get to who we are beyond thought. And that would be because it's remembering yourself, bringing back all of your qualities, your intuition, your inner knowing, your wisdom, all of this, and knowing you have it right where you are, because it's who you are. That's the relationship to build, you see. That solves all problems. You don't need them. When you're who you are, smooth sailing. And yet, what may I say? People think, oh, there's no challenges or opportunities. But that's when really who we are has come home. So instead of going home, be there now. That means whatever you think home is, but that is the union, the unity you have with the beloved we have with each other. And now let's act from that, be that. You see, that's where it's there. It's where it is. I know. So. Thought is a mind is a possession, an attraction, something we have been. It has been a toy, amusement of whatever may be. We gave our power to, like many are to electronics and such, even though we're using them, you see. Don't let it use you. And that's the challenge, is to go beyond thought, Hermetic axiom, to you.